let's talk about the Komi anime. My god, look at me with my Karen hair. I'm still in the middle of having short and long hair, so I'm kind of like, I'm in the Karen phase. Now that all 12 episodes of the first season are out, I think it's safe for me to give my opinion on this. For those of you who have not read the manga or watched the anime, let me fill you in a little bit. It's your classic slice of life anime. However, the main heroine, Komi Shoko, has a communication disorder. Essentially, she can't talk to strangers and they have a very hard time reading her. This is depicted by a prominent facial expression where she looks scared in most situations. To communicate, when she isn't frozen stiff, she will write what she wants to say in her notebook. She meets the normalist Normie in Tadano Hito, who apparently, while being extremely average in everything, is essentially the ultimate room reader. Komi tells him in the most adorable scene that her goal is to make 100 friends. When this anime was announced back in May 2021, it was met with mixed expectations, either on one of two extremes. Some fans expected this to be the masterpiece that they've been waiting for. Others were extremely skeptical. I was somewhere in the middle. While I was very excited to see this manga get an anime adaptation, which it deservedly did, I didn't have my hopes up, especially for like an anime of the year candidate. I was halfway on board the hype train. You could probably say that I was on the hype train so much that if it actually ran, half of my body would be severed off by the time that I got to the next stop. Some hardcore fans of the manga were afraid that the adaptation wouldn't be able to accurately portray the manga, specifically some of the comedic parts, since some of the jokes may seem like they wouldn't hit in the anime. But OLM, the same studio that brought you the highly popular Berserk, one of my favorite animes of this year, Odd Taxi, and fucking Pokemon are the ones who are working on this, so I think we're in good hands. No, I lied. I knew we were in good hands. Even just after the first episode aired, massive amounts of Komi stans took to social media to show their love. The artwork, as expected, was impeccable, with character designs by Atsuko Nakajima staying extremely true to the manga, which a lot of people were worried that they wouldn't. The directors, Kazuki Kawagoe and Ayumu Watanabe, proving almost every skeptic wrong by not only just mirroring key parts in the manga, but giving it new life, in my opinion. But the big thing for me was the music. Oh, the music! Oh, so good. The theme song is a banger. Cinderella by Cider Girl. The synthline hook is exactly what it is. Hooky as fuck. I love a good hook in a song, because the way that I see it in music, if a hook is catchy enough, the rest of the song doesn't necessarily have to be that good. My thoughts are that if the payoff of a hook in a song is good enough, then that's more than enough for the casual listener to listen to the whole song waiting in anticipation for that hook. While the rest of the song isn't bad by any means, that hook, man. Also, the ending song, Hikare Nochi by Kitri, is a glorious way to end the episodes. The piano intro being super reminiscent of something Porter Robinson would make. And you know how much I love Porter Robinson. I've worn my Nurture hoodie in most of my videos. The characters really make this stand out from other shonen series. Everyone is super over the top, from the hyper yandere Yamai to the extremely ditzy yet easygoing Kaire, which, now thinking about it, would make sense if they're trying to portray Tadano as super normal. You get these extreme characters and you have this normal guy. And if they're trying to portray that and make that extremely prominent in the anime, I can see why they would do that. But a lot of people, whenever I was reading Mal comments and Reddit threads, were kinda on and off about it. A lot of people liked it, a lot of people didn't like it. However, my favorite character in both the manga and anime is Najimi Osana. If you've been a fan of Komi-San for a while, you know how much of an enigma Najimi is. Throughout the anime, you learn that Najimi is friends with literally everyone. In its literal sense, their name translates to childhood friend. However, it's weird because Tadano remembers Najimi in middle school as a boy. However, whenever they get to high school, Najimi is dressed in a girl's uniform. So you kind of don't know what Najimi's actual gender is, but my boys know. Najimi is Najimi. Okay, enough gushing about the anime, because I could go on forever, and I could go on forever about the manga as well. And I kind of want to keep this video a little bit short. I don't want another half an hour video. My watch time is trash in general. So let's read a couple Mal reviews from other people who have watched it and see what you guys thought. Let's take a look at these. Oh, that's a lot. I'm not going to read the whole thing. The curse was finally broken. The most anticipated and universally loved Iyashige, sure, and romance anime is here, and it's greater than ever, but sadly, Netflix jail happened. Not if you explore every resource. Story-wise, it's a slice of life to the fundamental level. I know manga has romance, but I'm pretty sure anime won't reach that point. The story, if any, is focused on character interaction and or events, but it is actually a strength of Komi-San because the characters in Komi-San are so quirky and interesting that more than make the P for the lack... What? Oh, make up. That more than make up for the lack of story. As for the art, the opening 30 seconds of the first episode make it very clear that OL means B. Let's take a look at the lower ones and see what people have to say. Good premise and artwork. Too bad the characters just suck. Komi and Tadano are fine and their relationship is interesting to say the least. However, every other character is so over the top and annoying that it ruined it for me. I think that's the premise though. I put in that part where the characters are so over the top where I thought because Tadano is supposed to be so normie, they're accentuating that he is the normal one in the group. Well, the Tadano in the anime is mid. I get it's intentional, but it's actually not gonna say that. Apparently getting kidnapped for an entire day is no biggie, so let's all be friends the very next day. Here's the thing. I understand in the anime that they do end up becoming friends. In the rest of the anime, you don't really get that. If I remember correctly, and I mean, I've been watching this as the episodes have been released. From what I saw in the other episodes after, Yamai didn't really have much of a presence in the anime. And I could be wrong. I didn't rewatch the whole anime before I did this, which probably would have been a good idea. Komi Can't Communicate is a comedy about a 15-year-old girl with extreme social anxiety who attempts to make friends. It fluctuates between mildly entertaining and one of the most unfunny comedy anime I've seen in my entire life. Okay. How long is this? Oh, yeah, don't care. I don't get why people say this anime is great animation. The studios blew the budget out on the OP art in the first 2 episodes. What are you talking about? Really? I didn't get that. I didn't get that from the anime. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Some are just wrong. Most of these are high. Can I sort by... Yeah. Sort by... Oh. Never mind. These are so long. I don't need to read more. Okay, this is fine. This is short. Chapo. Generic slice of life tries to be unique by having the main character have a social disability. Nothing of substance. New generation of kids are going to think this anime is the greatest thing ever since they have nothing good to compare it to. How old are you? Is it worth watching? Yes, if you have nothing better to do. Animation itself is decent, predictable and straightforward plot and story. The love story is like mayonnaise, bland and boring. You could tell Komi is going to end up with Tadano from the first episode. Kids are going to make edits about this anime and boost its popularity. Okay, here's the thing, Chapo. This last sentence in your review, totally unnecessary. That's what happens with a lot of popular anime in general. People are going to make edits. The more popular an anime is, the more edits are going to come out from kids who like doing it. Who gives a fuck if they do it? Some, definitely, yeah, little cringy. But who cares? These kids are having fun, and they're enjoying anime, which I wish a lot more people would do. But yeah, as you can see, a lot of mixed reviews. There's not a ton of mid. I mean, I'm not counting overall rating 5 as a mid. 7 or 8 is mid. Because I don't think a lot of people on here are going to give this anime anything lower than a 3. Let me see if I can find one. These, okay, there's a 2. They're so long though. I'm not gonna come to Mal and read 14 paragraph reviews before I watch the show because I'm gonna form my own opinion about it. If I watch it and it sucks, okay, cool. I can say that I've watched a shitty anime because sometimes it's fun. You can bash about it with your friends. I'm going off on a rant here and I'm losing train of thought. This goes with any anime. I'm not going to come on Mal and read a million-page essay on whether or not you really like the show or you really hated a show. I'm going to take that time to maybe watch the first episode. I gave my opinion. You can take that with a grain of salt if you decide to, or you can check it out if you haven't. I did that whole bit for a reason, and I didn't even grab volume 1. Okay, if you haven't read or watched the anime, I highly suggest the manga, and I suggest watching the anime too. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. I don't know how to end this, so I'm just gonna end it super abruptly. If you liked the video, please leave a like, and if you really liked it, please subscribe. It'll help your boy out. And if you have any other suggestions on anime you want me to watch and give my thoughts to, put it down in the comments. I don't know. Do what you want. Go watch the anime. Read manga. Do something. I don't know. All right. I'm going to go put these back and enjoy the rest of my day off by editing this video. Happy holidays, guys. Thanks.